And welcome to this edition of Let's Play. We're in the graveyard now. We're looking for somebody resembling the relative of Largo Le Grand. We won't find anybody out here. Let's walk over to the graves, because he was a low life. So his relatives must also be low lives and can't afford a crypt. Let's look at this one. Look at the tombstone. Marco Largo Le Grand. The good news is he's dead. The bad news is he's bread. That's the one. Use the shovel on the grave. This is creepy feeling.
I swear in my grandfather's grave something weird is going on.
And did I just see Guybrush's pants fall? Let's look at it. Let's look at a replay. And here we go. Yeah, there it is. See? Look at him. Look, I knew I wasn't seeing things. Look at that. Yeah, there he is in all of his glory. So anyway, let's walk back down to the cemetery hill. No, the bottom of the hill at the cemetery. We got what we came for, so now we got something of the dead. Something of the body. We need something of the thread and something of the head, which I'm sure we'll find something in his hotel room, because he's staying at the inn. Oh, before we do that though, in order to get something of the thread, one must get something dirty. So that way he'll be inclined to take it in. And what better way to get things dirty than some old, murky, muddy swamp water? Use the bucket with the swamp. Yuck. Bucket of mud. And it's mine. All mine! And pretty soon it's going to belong to Largo. All over his body. Here's what we're going to do. So now that we got rid of the innkeeper, we can easily go in and out of Largo's room. Just hope that Largo's not there to catch us and, do something mean and dirty to us that will enable us not to finish the game anymore. But that never happens here in Monkey Island. There's always something to finish the game. Now look, the door's open. That means he's not in. So, close the door. Looks like he was born in a barn. Alright. Doesn't seem to stay closed. Good. That way we can use the bucket of mud with the door. And while you're at it, pick up this toupee. Oh, you hear Largo coming. Instantly, you dash behind the curtain.
Hey, what the hell? What's going on? Whoever did this is gonna pay. I can't get this thing off my head. When I get this thing off my head, somebody's gonna be real sorry.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. He looked pretty steamed. Oh, who are you trying to kid? Of course you should have. Pick up the toupee now. And look at the leftovers. Yuck. They look pretty old and moldy. Does that look like anybody you know? Does that look like anybody you know's living quarters? Moldy food and old dishes lying piled up everywhere? Yes, we had to deal with that many, many times. Alright, so now, let's go up here to the cleaners, because of course, he's gonna get it, his, clothes cleaned.
You're making me mad, Marty. That's my name, don't weird out. Look, I want it free, and I want it tonight. Party tonight, eh? Sure, I'll come. I'm talking about getting my laundry. Don't worry about me, I've been dry for 3 years. I said I need it back tonight. What? Yeah, we'll stay out all night. This is useless. Hey, you tell him I'll be back to pick it up, or else.
Okay, so let's talk to the keeper, or talk to the cleaner. Let's talk to Marty. I'd like to pick up some clothes.
Do you have your claim ticket, Johnny?
Mom threw it out when she cleaned my room.
What? You beaned your mom with a broom? You should treat her better than that.
Oops, I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't. So we discovered now that we need a claim ticket. But wait a minute. If Marty already was given a claim ticket, then that must mean that it must be back at his room. Let's check. Now let's close the door here. And sure enough, there it is. Pick up the ticket. Now open the door. And just like him, we're born in a barn, leaving doors open. Now let's go back up here and claim our ticket. We're gonna give the claim ticket to Mad Marty.
Let's see what we have ready for Mr. Legrand. I know it's here somewhere. I saw it a while ago. Now where is it?
Peg leg, dead parrot.
Ah, here it comes.
It's a bra. A bra. You're kidding me. Nice April Fresh scent. Largo Legrand wears a bra? Well, now we got something of the thread and something of the head. So let's go back to the voodoo lady. Wow, that's just disturbing. Largo Legrand, tough as he is, wearing a bra? Okay, if you're into that kind of thing. Alright. Use the coffin. Get over to voodoo, bitch. Rowin', 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 get that coffin rowin'. Gonna see that voodoo, voodoo. She's gonna make a dolly that we're gonna use it against Legrand and make him cry and run. Alright, now. Come over this way and we will give all of the ingredients to the voodoo bitch.
Back again, Mr. Threepwood.
About that voodoo doll.
Have you brought me the ingredients?
I have his toupee.
Not quite a part of his head, but maybe I can get some scrap fragments from it. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I have some of his spit.
Excellent. You may keep the paper. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I have the bone of his grandfather.
Perfect. Do you have the final ingredient?
I have this pearly white bra.
Yes, that will work. At last. Now I can make a voodoo doll to be reckoned with. Let me get my juju bag. And now for the ingredients. A dandruff rake from Largo's head. A single piece of Largo's thread. A drop of fluid from his body. A single chip off the bone of the dead. And finally some miscellaneous voodoo herbs and seasoning including monosodium glutamate. This ought to be good. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we assassinate? Largo! Largo! Yay!
Hey, that looks just like him. Thanks, voodoo lady.
One more thing. Some of the ingredients were not the optimum specimens. It should still work, but will have a limited range. You will have to get close to Largo.
very close.
So how close are we talking? Like almost kissing? No matter. We'll do it. Maybe because Guybrush is into that kind of thing, who knows? But we will do it. And we were going to get Largo LeGrand out of Scabb Island forever. So now what we need to do is we need to find Largo. Let's go find him and use that doll. I know, I can't wait to either. Alright, so now here we are, back in Scabb Island, looking for LeGrand. We'll start at his hotel room to see if he's made it back yet. Because he ought to be real angry now that he can't find his ticket.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
Use pins. Use voodoo doll with pins. Take that, you stumpy little dim-witted toad.
What? Who do you think you are?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. People don't always recognize me. That's why I carry this.
I'm gonna tear you limb from limb. Hey, how are you doing that?
Largo LeGrand, you are a no-good, vicious, two-bit thug. I command you to give me back my money and leave this island.
Hey, I already spent all your money.
Oh. Well, I command you to leave this island.
Just you try it. Ow! Hey! Oh! Ah!
That'll teach you to mess with the slayer of the ghost pirate LeChuck.
What's that? You killed LeChuck.
As a matter of fact, I did. Quite an interesting story, actually. See, it all began...
The fortune teller said she did in LeChuck.
Oh, she did she? Does she have one of these?
Is that...
Yes, LeChuck's beard. Still alive and wiggling.
Let me see that. Boy, it is alive. We've been looking for a living piece of LeChuck for years. Now we can bring him back to life. Look out, world. The most fearsome pirate of all time will soon sail the seas again.
Whoops. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
I'm afraid it's true, Guybrush. If they have any animated tissue, they can reanimate his whole body.
But I blew his body into a zillion gooey pieces.
Not his body, Guybrush. You destroyed his spirit form. His body was safely buried far, far away.
But by now it must be...
Rotten? Partially decomposed? Yes. And I don't think that is going to make him any more pleasant to deal with.
He's going to be looking for me.
Yes.
He's going to try to kill me.
Undoubtedly.
Can you give me something to protect me?
He has magic just as strong as mine. Nothing I could give you would protect you. But there is a way out.
What is it?
You're doing it right now.
Fiddling with the change in my pocket?
Hunting for Big Whoop.
Oh yeah, I was doing that, wasn't I?
Big Whoop isn't just a treasure. It contains the secret to another world. Find that world, and you'll be able to escape LeChuck forever.
But I know so little about Big Whoop.
Take this book.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. Where'd you get this?
I checked it out at the Fat City Library. I foresaw your need.
Gee, thanks.
I used your name when I checked it out, so be sure and return it when you're done reading. The overdue fines in Fat City are pretty steep.
Gee, thanks. Alright, so... that must mean the Largo LeGrand is gone, and that means that the ship is ready to go. But before we leave this place, let's take a look at this book. Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. This is fascinating. It says here that there were 4 pirates. Rapscallion the cook, Young Lindy the cabin boy, Mr. Rogers the first mate, and Captain, good heavens, Captain Marley. Wonder if there's any relation. They buried their treasure along with plenty of... booby traps on a place believed to be called Inky Island. They made a map which they divided into 4 pieces, each man taking 1. Rapscallion later opened the Steam and Weenie hut on Scabb Island. It was a huge success but fell into disrepair after Rap was killed in the flash fire. Young Lindy drifted off aimlessly down in his luck until he mysteriously came into money while panhandling on Booty Island. He used the cash to bankroll an advertising firm, which failed after its gross mishandling of the gangrene and honey account. Mr. Rogers retired off the coast of Fat Island. He marketed homemade contest grog brewed in a bathtub until his recent disappearance. Captain Marley vanished while sailing in the America's Cup race. His boat was leading at the time. That's all it says. Now, before we go, the Rapscallion Shack is right over this way. So if we can find something in that shack... But of course, this door appears to be locked. It hasn't been in business in several years. So now what we're going to do, go back into Woodtick for a quick moment. There's something else we need to do, and a reason why we needed all that pieces of 8. Let's go back into the carpenter. I need a saw. And I need a hammer, too.
Get your hands away from there. It's not a toy.
Look at the chair. Comfortable looking chair.
It's not for sale.
Look at the nails. Pounds and pounds of nails.
I needs all of them.
Well, let's talk to him and see if we can buy a tool.
Yeah?
Largo LeGrand will never bother you again.
Yeah, I heard Marty stuck a bunch of pins in his underwear or something. Drove him right out of town.
No, it was me.
You? What are you doing with Largo's underwear?
Well, no, never mind. Nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No, I'm a woodsmith, which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Look at the workbench. Nice sturdy workbench.
Everything's laid out just how I need it.
I really want that hammer.
Oh, no you don't. It's not a toy.
I could have sworn there's a saw that you pick up over here somewhere. Or maybe you don't pick it up here. You pick it up somewhere else. So yeah, let's go ahead and go elsewhere, because we do need that hammer later on. Alright, let's go to the peninsula and get the heck out of here and find ourselves a new island to play on. There goes Guybrush all the way around and down to the peninsula. We're going to walk right up to that houseboat. And we're going to set sail in our next video of Let's Play, so join us then, and we'll see what other charted desert isles we can explore. Tune in next time. I'm Sonic Blue Darkfold, and thank you for watching.